supports from Onyx now are going to try and get a level 2 again before they rotate. They don't have a smoke on them, so it's going to be hard for them to try and find a kill, particularly because Magnus is playing so defensive. But they are going to come up, try and disrupt Moon, but he looks like he's going to be finished before they can rotate. He's going to go for the bounty though. This might kill him.
Nope. Disruption comes out. They're going to steal the root, and then now MoonMeander in trouble. He missed the split earth though. You know, we talked about. Wait.
What? It's started like that is complete BIM. That has to be a taunt, right? Like he just stops right in front of him.
He's the never ever king, man. I mean, he's the taunt king after all. But no, God, it's almost like he acted like he thought he got stunned right there.
Yeah, he just stopped with an AFK or something. Like that has to be a taunt, man. Like,
yeah, it looked a little funny.
He realized that I missed, but yeah. So like already though, there's a potential.
Yeah. Speaking of standing there, he basically stood right there. You figuring that, okay, he's actually dead, so no point. But yeah, Split Earth, it's a difficult ability to land unless you have a setup, but they definitely do with Disruptor, but obviously right there, kind of missed timing and unfortunately missing as a result. So top lane though, they're going to go for it. Starladder, Mason jumps in, Sark, Pounce is going to leash him out. Reports coming in, and now Demons take a lot of tower damage. No shockwave ready though for Magnus, and
he disrupted himself.
Did he actually almost die?
Yeah,
wow.
He would have died to the tower, but he's got disruption off, so alright play. But
Troll Warlord, we got Troll Warlord down here. Well, now I don't know how much insight you have on a Troll Warlord being a pretty unique hero, but what maybe should we expect to see with an item build here?
Yeah, I think honestly, because he's just an agility carry, we're going to sort of see very similar to kind of most of what the carries are doing nowadays. Obviously, he'll still go into Helmet Dominator, probably pick up an S and Y compared to a Manta, but just because of the extra sort of movement speed that he can get from it. But yeah, just something regular like, you know, Helmet Dominator into S and Y into BKB, nothing too out of the ordinary. But Resolution has done some strange builds before, so we could be surprised. But there's smoke on mid. From both, actually.
Both sides.
As well as SD.
I was going to say, and actually Flea though, as soon as his supports leave, they open. Oh, the timing could not have been worse. Very ain't going to save him. Now here comes the two supports in DuBu as well as Demon. They will trap Wee on that Quap. There we go with the splitters landing Diabolic Edict, but there's too much nearby, and Wee is going to survive through despite that Soul Catcher debuff. The uphill attack's also missing quite a bit, so he just blinks away. He will survive in the end, and obviously working out pretty well once again for DC as even another counter ward comes out on top of that.
I think Onyx again a little bit unlucky, honestly, with the rotations with SD and Leshrac, and I think they're going to be spotted out as well. The courier spotted him. The courier might go down though.
Yeah. No, nothing on it anyways, but yeah, it sucks to lose that earlier on. However, disruption used on Coddle, and now they're looking for a turn though. Demon realizing he's in a bad spot. Troll Warlord going to chase him down. Out come the axes, and Demon trying to walk through. Disruption not going to be ready. Stun comes out. Final auto attack. Nice clockwork block though with the cogs, and the Sunstrike Resolution will fall right there as a turn kill happens, and Shadow Demon actually lives in the end. So hey, let's just say he planned that all along.
Yeah, that's a really good play from the Clockwork there, actually manning up against the Troll Warlord, and obviously nice Sunstrike.
But expecting probably the early Shadow Blade, I think that's usually a safe assumption on a hero like Slark.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we look at the network already, and like Moon is actually more farm than Resolution at the moment, which is just absurd, really. But he's got this 3-point or max in power build, which is, you know, working out really well for him. He is level 6 now as well, so he has RP available. I don't expect him to rotate, but perhaps we might see the supports rotating. We'll talk about supports. SD probably going down here.
Clockwork again, gonna try to save him though. Sets up the Sunstrike with the Cox. 3 heroes there, so spreading that damage out. But Shadow Demon again barely surviving. We in the back are looking to finish him off. Will do so, and now Clockwork actually in trouble himself. Most likely going to be taken out as well. The Mana Leak stun, and yes, there will be a kill out of him. So that Clockwork Sunstrike combo is actually pretty damn strong, but that time around, unfortunately, too many targets and not able to get much out of it there. Going to come out there, doing some good damage, but well, they found the jump is the question. Doesn't look like they're going to be sneaky about it. They'll just pop out, and obviously the regen kicking in for Mason. So no kill just yet. Bottom lane, though. Rotation coming in, Resolution. They are going to be smoked up and charging on in. Mason, by the time he realizes he's in trouble, now comes the open on the Resolution. The Sunstrike follow up, and down he goes. So yeah, really couldn't do anything about that. That was good smoking coming out from Onyx. However, Flea's in trouble himself. They put down a sentry just in case of the Ghost Walk, not going to happen anyways, and he will fall in the end. So they end up taking him out anyways in the middle lane.
It looks like I don't think, Onyx can't try and pressure this 2-on tower. There's a TP from Cottle already, so that's definitely going to stop any kind of pressure. Leshrac's going to try and get some damage with the Diabolic Edict, but takes a lot of damage from that Illuminate, actually. And Misery is coming over. They might be able to try and secure a kill.
Mana Leak stun happens. You see the Ignite is up, and Resolution's like, I gotcha! He's going to chase him down again. The axe is thrown out, and successfully gets that kill as a result. More coming through. Shadow Demon dodged initially, but puts under onto the coddle right there. That's just going to delay the inevitable, and he will fall too. So a couple more kills for DC and Resolution. That farm starting to build back up now. The top 3 of the 4 farmers in this game all belonging on the side of DC. You mentioned MoonMeander especially, second in the game right now.
Yeah. Went out from DC as well. It's going to get popped actually, but he's got haste. Should be enough for this. CP coming in from Clockwork.
Yeah, Clockwork with that hook shot. Can you let? Oh yeah, it doesn't have it actually. 15-second cooldown, so not going to be able to assist.
Dire's top tower is
Smoke's
under
popped
attack.
there, but as a
Yeah,
result,
just
Moon's
push
going to
now.
take a tower by himself actually.
Yeah.
I think Slark's very kind of
top
worried,
tower
like, because
has
if
fallen.
MoonMeander gets
Dire's
+1
middle
from the
tower
Ogre
is
or
under
the Quap,
attack.
they're going to be able to kill the
Dire's middle
Slark.
tower
So
has fallen.
they're going to give up both towers actually, both mid
Dire's
and top.
bottom tower
So
is
they're
under
giving away a lot of
attack.
map control right now. Not
Dire's
getting much trade, although bot lane.
Yeah, they catch him right here. Resolution again, going to try to make his way out, and actually gets the cock killed immediately to start running away, but Disruption comes out as well from Shadow Demon, and that will be enough to secure the kill. So a little bit scary right there in terms of chasing them down, but the news will come through. But then turn kill onto Rekt actually happening. The Sonic Wave use from Wii. Let me know if that was absolutely necessary, but better to guarantee the kill than to not, I guess. Demon also going to be chased down, Fire Blast onto him, and a double kill for Quap in the end. And they will finish the job that their Troll Warlord started right. Yeah, I agree there. And, you know, I knew DC would be ahead, but, man, I was not expecting the graph to look like this. 10,000 net worth lead at 12.5 minutes. That is pretty absurd. Nearly a 5,000 experience lead as well. I mean, obviously, you got the top 3 farmers all belonging on their side, so maybe a little more understandable, but you're going to have a Blink Dagger now very shortly on Magnus. He has yet to throw an RPO because he really hasn't had the opportunity, but obviously a Blink Dagger going to change that, as you would figure, and Troll Warlord, the Dragonlance going to be worked on next, and more tower pushes to come, I'm sure. Speaking of Wii, he's going to chase down Clockwork right here. Silence comes out with that Orchid that he just got already, and he gets the kill on a Clockwork. That's an insanely fast Orchid, man.
It's something that we don't see a lot of Quaps do. Normally they look towards the Ags or the Blade Mail or even the Veil, but I think because he's had such a good time in the mid lane with Ogre sort of sitting him, this early Orchid can pay complete dividends, particularly against Slark. If you can catch him before the Dark Pack, then they can easily kill him, and he's going to be using it here against the Rekt as well. Most likely going to kill him. He's going to blink out. That's going to be fine.
Love it. The mobility is just pretty absurd, and nothing that Onyx seems that they can do against it. I mean, that's just simply the look at this Troll Warlord top lane. The Bloodlust, you got the Battle Trance popped, and he's just swinging away at that tower. So that tower going to drop pretty quickly. Shrinius, meanwhile, over here, Silence coming out on a Clockwork, trying to chase him down though. So we forced to blink away. The team support is nearby though. Centaur's stun. Meanwhile, is that a Helm of the Dominator? Is that just simply? Yeah, it is a Helm of the Dominator. Thought it might have been a neutral creep for a second. It's doing its thing, but. No, somebody's controlling that and going to box them out, and nobody dying after all of that, but they did get the secondary tower at the top lane, so this doesn't necessarily scream massive tower push, although I guess Troll Warlord kind of is that hero at the same time. You know, Battle Trance allows for that.
I don't think DC should allow this to happen. To try and set up, they're going to smoke, perhaps try and set up, or they're going to run down there. I don't think the Onyx are going to be able to push this tower in time.
Yeah, the last thing you want to do as a team that's really far ahead is just kind of trade towers, honestly. It's because that's just a lot of them build back into the game. So, yeah, DC is going to make a point to defend down here, it seems like. Flea, he has his Hand of the Midas finished, although it's not actually on him. But again, you look at his item compared to the side of the Radiant here, and yeah, Shadow Demon's going to be found. Flea's like, all right, well, I'm out of here. Kind of using his teammate as bait, but that's understandable at that point. He has 16 minutes in. This game's just getting out of hand. The comeback potential for Team Onyx feels so small right now. I mean, Slark chose to go with the Echo Saber first, a little more farm potential, and now Shadowblade is almost finished on him. I guess that could potentially be something, but it's going to need a lot of things to happen in their favor.
Yeah, there's an invisible Queen of Pain here as well. Probably going to kill this Rekt if he spots him. Yeah, there we go.
Rekt silenced the whole time. Has to watch himself die. Yeah, the early Orchid's fun to see. That's as you pointed out, this is not an item we actually see too often, but because of this lead, I mean, he's like, might as well, and it's working.
Yeah, exactly. I think if he was struggling a lot more, we might see something a bit more standard or a little bit more orthodox in terms of, say, like a Veil or straight Blade Mail into Ag or something like that. But with Orchid, it just allows them to get those solo pickoffs as we just saw there. So.
Warlord, Battle Trance pop. Look at Flea! Oh my God! Disruption put him under, but it ain't gonna matter. No buyback at this point. Saksa actually even credit for the kill right there with the Illuminate. And Rek's back up, and guess what? Orchid, your best friend, is back. Gonna chase him down. Not enough for the kill though. DuBu able to make it out. Diabolic Edict popped. And now looking to turn on a Quinnipian. Quinnipian in trouble, but the RP from MoonMeander saves the day and looks to turn on a Clockwork right there. Some way, somehow, Quap actually survived because of that RP from the Magnus there. And Wee's even going back in. Obviously, he has the Aegis, so he doesn't really care too much, but yeah, look at that. GG at 17.5 minutes. They could have GG'd at 12 minutes and we wouldn't have been surprised.
I think honestly that this game just goes back to the SD and the less range not being able to do as much. Like the whole point, particularly in these kind of very important high tier games, is that the supporters are there to sort of dictate the tempo of the game. And when you have like an SD less strike, both supporters that are very focused on the early game and sort of setting up ganks, if they aren't able to do that, particularly when DC are running very greedy style of lineup with say MoonMeander with his Iron Talon, if you don't find kills for Team Onyx, the game is practically already over.
Yeah.
It's kind of very risky to play like an SD less strike, particularly when you don't have that backup support of like an SD Luna to sort of carry in the mid game. But in the end, good play from DC. Just again, solid play. Misery had his early game rotations on point, knew exactly where Leshrak and the SD were going to be, and Misery was there as the bodyguard to protect We, especially. And yeah, not much to say other than that, really.
It's a little unfortunate in the sense that I was looking forward to seeing the Troll Warlord like kind of advance and like through like a longer game, see how he does. But I mean, they just rolled. I feel like that resolution could have been any hero at that point.
Yeah,
and they still would have been fine.
Yeah,
the same way. So in the end, though, the Troll Warlord pick, kind of a unique stuff there. Again, the first time it's been picked up this tournament. Obviously, a victory in the end, and they're feeling pretty good right now. You can tell they are clicking on all cylinders, and it's going to be tough for Team Onyx to defeat the tournament favorites here in Digital Chaos. So